What up, what up, what up? You know what time it is. Technique Tuesday at the DB Lab with Coach Vic. So here we go, man. All right. So we got some really good film here. We got a really good receiver here that knows how to run routes right now for Texans for the Texans, right? NFL film. And we got this DB right here. And I mean, the guy can run really routes. He has really good pacing. He can pace himself really well. He makes everything look alike. His breaks are okay. I mean, he does give some things away that we can utilize, but for the most part, he get out of them, and he got pretty solid hands. You'll see some other ones here that he hadn't he wasn't catching the ball as consistent as we like to see, but nonetheless, this right here is going to be teach tape for us, and it's going to be just how to cover a guy like this, right? First thing first, let's go through it real quick. Let's start it off here. All right, cool. So you see how this DB just throw his hips open? It's not good, bro. You got to go with the receiver. You got to go with the receiver. Go with the receiver. Don't just throw your hips open. See that? Don't do that. Why? The question is why not just throw your hips open? Because just like what he just did right now, you want to. I would say shuffle right here. Get into a side shuffle right here, and not throw your hips open. I would say right here, get into a side shuffle right up in here, right, and allow him to really break your cushion. Cause you look, see that, and he rolls, and the receiver rolls. Look at it, he popping up. Look at this, he rolls, breaking down. You can feel that. You can feel that, bro. You can feel that. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta be able to feel that. It's a spiritual game right here, man. Spiritual. Um, so and outside leverage, I get it, but I wouldn't ask him to pop his hip open right here. I would ask him to get into a quick little shuffle, just to kind of see if the guy's gonna do this or not. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of feel that because he'll rise. You know, the receiver usually rise and then try to break down, preparing himself for deceleration. So nonetheless, done deal. All right, that's they get it away. None of the same guy. All right, the dude is pretty quick as well, right? See, I like this. All right, here we go. I like this right here. Let's see what he did. I don't know why the DB. Yeah, I don't know. All right, this is kind of what I would have asked the DB to do, right? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Don't panic, but allow the receiver to run into a space and into him. So let me back this thing up some more. Hold on. Here we go. So I would say, yeah, you want the receiver to run into you and collision you, right? But he underplayed it, and then now he got turned around. It just looks all bad, man. It looks all bad, right? It looks all bad. You got to be able to play disciplined football and not be afraid. And from what I am seeing here, a lot of these DBs have somebody on top. So yeah, so you got to well safety turned his head already. So you really got a man to man. It's supposed to be on top, but you really got a man to man. So if that's the case, I'm asking you to get down and do some type of pressure or catch technique to kind of get the guy off his rocker a little bit, especially if he's running these type of routes on you guys. All right, here we go. Same thing. This right here is outside leverage. You got inside protection. Damn. What's going on here, bro? Let's see here. Now, it's crazy. And this is NFL. These guys getting checks right now. These DBs are getting checks, bro. All right. I would got into a shuffle. I would actually get into a shuffle right here. You're playing outside leverage. I would say get into a shuffle and turn towards the infield, which means turn towards the receiver. Get into a side shuffle. Allow the receiver to collision me, right? And if he does that break off thing again, that's cool. But he collision me, so that means he ain't gonna better get there in time because I have disrupted the timing. But that ain't good. And he got bad eyes. Oh, and he did a double move. So this is like a triple move. What is this? Let's see what this is right here. This might be a scramble drill situation. It might be a scramble drill situation. Let's see here. All right, this is one move, two move. Yep, double move, double move. Bad eyes, DB, and the crazy part about it is the receiver, put him in a good spot to put him back in the game a little bit. You got to get to the receiver, then turn around. Don't be trying to look at the ball the whole time. You will not get it right because you're gonna be out of whack, right? Out of the whack trying to find the ball in certain ways unless you turn the proper way. But if you turn this way and you try the ball coming at you and it's going over your head, it's gonna be hard to time that, right? Now if you turn the proper way, yeah, you might be able to time it, but. All right. Now, let me tell you what I like about this right here. It's a big boy. I don't like that he's not low enough. He should be low enough. He's too high. This is number 7 here for the Patriots. He's a little too high for me. But I like the fact that he's making him, the fact that he's inching back like this, we call it inch back or a motor technique. Using this motor technique, you're reestablishing the line of scrimmage every time, right? So it makes the receiver have to attack you. If he doesn't attack you, he can't get past the line of scrimmage because you recreating the line of scrimmage, right? And then it allows you space to be able to cover the guy and get on top of whatnot and cover him, right? So here we go. I like this portion of it right here. Wrong hand shoot though, and all that happened because of fight or flight because he's too high. I don't like that. Shot the wrong hand. Get to him. Now that fade would have been open. Now this right here was open too. Now he ended up catching the ball on here, but nonetheless, man, you gotta be disciplined in this technique, man. You gotta just be disciplined, man. You know, let's get back over there. I want to show you this dancing start, man. You gotta be better here. And guys get lazy, they get in check. You know, it is what it is, but you gotta be better here, man. Now, one thing, let's go back. He shot the wrong hand. That was bad. Gotta kick over. I say use your feet. Be consistent with your feet. So, bam, he's popping up now. See, because you already, all right, so look, he's already high, and when he start using the inch back, he got even more higher. Got it? Trying to reestablish. Feet not violent enough. Feet are too far off the ground. Look at his feet. Look how far his feet off the ground right here. Hold on. Look how far his feet off the ground right here. Insane. That's too far off the ground. Your feet got to be tight like typewriters. See, his left foot is on the ground much better. Look at that left foot. But his right foot is on the ground, off the ground too high. Right? Look at that. See what happens? Look at that. Look at the move. Look at the move of the receiver and look at the DB feet. And look what happened to him. You got me? Feet is too high. Your feet got to be like typewriters on the ground. Right? You got to be on the ground. Great low surface time. You don't want to be having a crazy high surface time with your feet being on the surface or not. Look at that. Look at that feet. Look at that feet. Look how high. Now look at his left foot. His left foot is proper. That's proper. Look at that. But that makes you pop up. You're out of sync. The DB is out of sync right here, okay? He's out of sync, which then made him throw his hands. He had to do it, right? Now, I would still say, now let's look, and the receiver got to catch. That's what I was talking about here. You got to catch this ball. You're right. You got to catch this ball. That was wide open in the NFL. That's wide open. But the fact that the DB kept, making him reestablish his line of scrimmage may have threw him off a little bit, may have threw that timing off just a little tad bit, just enough to have the receiver drop the ball the way he did. Okay, so but hey, that's the name of the game, man. We got to be on it. We got to be disciplined. We got to be disciplined. We got to train this stuff, and you got to use this stuff when you train this stuff. You got to beat this stuff in your body. High volume of the same exact things all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is when you're training, right? All day. Like we have a system, man. My guys can practically, my guys I train can practically train anybody else. It's a system. We have a system that we use. And we go through this thing. And in season, our stuff is practically the same. The base work of our in-season training is the same. But then we may have some other stuff like, okay, the kid may need this and may need that. But usually everything, the base stuff is the same, bro. Like we don't change, dude. Like you have to really build volume in these techniques and this work in order to be great at them, right? So I hope this helps, all right? Hope this helps. If you have any questions, please DM me. If you're on YouTube, get at me. Message on the bottom of comment in the comments below. You have anybody you guys want me to check out, comments in the bottom below, all right? So I hope this helps. At DB Lab Vic, we out.